spoke with Hans about the lambs. He'll sell cheap.
Do we have to talk about this again?
Why won't you just listen to me?
I told you before I'm not interested. Quit harping on it, John. Leave it.
We can't keep going the same way just because you're too stubborn to change. We need those lambs.
No!
Why not?
Because this place is for goats like it's always been. I don't want any sheep up here.
What about me? What I want?
Your turn will come soon enough, and then you'll do whatever you want.
I've got Adelheid to think of. And the baby. I can't wait.
Meaning?
Meaning I'm your son. And it's time you listen to me.
Now you listen to me, boy. This place is mine. Not yours. Not yet. And as long as it's mine, I decide. Me!
John, no! Don't!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm through arguing with you. I'm leaving.
You can't do that. Get back here. I'm talking to you, John. Go on, then. Get out of here. And don't come back, do you hear? Don't bother to ever come back. John! John!
There's a man underneath it! It's John and Adelheid.
Heidi, what else can I do? You know how much I can make in Frankfurt. Plenty. Besides, I'm not leaving you with just anybody. He is family. Closest family you've got, right? Oh, never mind. Just get your coat.
Where are you taking me? Is it far?
What's the difference? You should be used to it. All this shuffling around. Here, put this on. That's it. Now hurry, before we miss our ride and have to walk the whole way.
Excuse me, is this going to Dorothy?
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that girl? Heidi! Oh, honestly, come on! In the back. Up. That's it. I can't be expected to stay. Not with an opportunity like this. Anyway, I've done my share. Taking you in, looking after you all these years. It's his turn now. This is it, Dorothy. You were born here, so it's almost like coming home. Of course, you probably don't remember it. Well, no matter, we're here. Almost.
Sooner or later. You know, Detta Rugen and that orphan girl. I've heard she's taking the child up there.
To him? She wouldn't dare.
That's what I've heard. From a very reliable source. My sister's brother-in-law's cousin. Detta! Detta! It's me, Sonia! Don't you remember? We worked at the kitchen together last year in Mainfeld.
Sonia, of course. How are you?
Fine. And you? Still at the hotel?
I've taken a new position as a parlour maid in Frankfurt.
My, aren't we coming up in the world?
Yes, actually, we are.
Wait a minute, Detta. But what about the child? This is the one, isn't it? The orphaned cousin you inherited.
What about her?
Well, your fancy new position. They won't let you bring a child, will they?
Of course not. That's why I'm taking her up there.
But you must know the man's half crazy. He's mean and hateful. Why, he's...
Heidi, I can't find my coin purse. Go see if I dropped it.
But I think you left it.
No back talk, just go. Look, I have no choice. Besides, it must be an exaggeration. He can't be as bad as they say.
He's worse.
Nonsense.
He's not right in the head. He hasn't been since his boy was killed. Some say it was his fault. Well, the accident, I mean. Anyway, he's a strange one. Won't set foot in the village, doesn't talk to anybody. Well, except Peter the shepherd, and that boy's a bit odd anyway.
You can't fault a man for keeping to himself.
It's not just that. There's more. Some nights he screams so loud it shakes a whole mountain. It's blood-curdling.
Well, it's probably an animal, not him at all.
It's him, all right. Screaming and howling like a madman. Haunted by what he did, probably. So you see, as far as taking that child up there, well, it's too horrible and cruel even to imagine.
My mind's made up. She's going. Heidi, I've just remembered I've left that purse behind.
Well, I'm heading up to the shepherds. It's part way. But after that, you're on your own. Here we are. The shepherd's house. Poor boy. He lives with his blind
Brigitte!
widowed mother. Such a shame.
Someone is coming.
It's Sonia and two others. A woman and a child.
Oh, you'd better make some tea.
I'll introduce you. Hello, grandmother. I brought you some company today.
My ears are fine, Sonia. It's the eyes that have gone.
Yes, yes. And no one would know. Not with the beautiful work you do.
Stop flattering me, child, and introduce me to your friends.
Well, this is Detta Rugen from Meinfeld.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
And who is this?
The old man's granddaughter, Detta's cousin.
Her distant cousin, by marriage.
Hello. My name is Heidi.
Oh, hello, Heidi. And what brings you to the mountains?
Dada says it's the only place left. You see, she's leaving. So now I have to go up there.
What a beautiful child.
Not really. I'm just ordinary.
Oh, no, you're much more than that. I can tell. You see, I've got eyes in my fingers.
We still have a long way to go. Come on. There it is. Your grandfather's house. Wait here. Hello? 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 It's Detta. Detta Rugen.
What are you doing here?
I brought your granddaughter, Heidi, remember?
You can't do a thing like that. That's none of your business.
I've done my share of looking after her. It's your turn now.
No, I know what I'm doing. I don't want you here.
I have a position that I'm going to take. She is not my responsibility.
No, I won't do it. You understand?
What are you doing,
I
you
don't
crazy
want her.
old man?
Take her away.
Oh, no! It'll be fine. He's your grandfather, isn't he? What can go wrong? Come on.
Excuse me. Are you my grandfather? I know this is a big surprise, but I really won't be in any trouble. Because I can pretty much take care of myself. I mean, it's not like I'm a baby or anything. I'm 9. Well, 8 anyway. I don't hardly even eat anything. And sometimes I talk a lot because I get nervous or excited or just because. But I can be really quiet, honest, just like a mouse. So, I'm sure everything will work out just fine.
staring at?
Nothing.
Well, put your eyes back in your head and get.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Are you listening? Because I don't want to bother you if you're busy. And it's not like I think you don't care or anything. But I have to move a lot. And it would be nice to stay in one place. So, do you think you could make him like me? Just a little bit? It's me, Heidi.
What are you doing in here? Spying on me?
No. No, I was just watching.
Don't go creeping up on me, you understand?
I won't, I promise. It's just, with the coach, you seem so
What?
different.
I am what I am. Don't expect anything else. You're late.
It won't happen again, I promise.
Good. See that it doesn't. Wait. You forgot this. Now, take the girl.
What?
Take the girl. Didn't you hear me?
But you'd been away.
I won't, I promise.
Come on, but don't slow me down.
And stay away from those high cliffs. Dangerous up there.
Who are you? Peter, the shepherd. And you?
Heidi, the girl. What's that?
It's a robber bird.
Why is it screaming like that?
He's warning us not to come too close. He likes to keep to himself.
How strange.
No, not really. He's just like people. Well, some of them anyway.
You mean like my grandfather?
How was it last night?
He didn't even talk to me.
Well, it's better than tearing your head off.
Yeah, at least he didn't do that. How come he gets so mean?
The people in town say it's just like a stick of dynamite, waiting to go off. Maybe they're right, but someone who raises ghosts like that can't be all bad.
Hello, Peter? Hello? Hello there! Hello there! Hello there, Heidi! Hello? Hello? Hello there, Peter! Hello? Hello there!
Swanley, Puck, where's your manners?
Do you know them by name? All of them?
Well, that's Snail. And that's Big Turk, the bully. And then there's Snowhopper. That's Grandma's favorite. And then there's Barley and Snaps, of course.
I like to know them like that. Each one's separate. Do you think I will?
Sure, if you're around long enough. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Say, those goats are supposed to be here by now. Where have you been?
Nowhere. All right, I'm going now. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, don't bother. You can make it on time.
It's not his fault about being late. It's mine.
Well, you're as worthless as he is.
Here,
What's that for?
they're for you.
Why?
I thought you like them.
Huh.
Don't you want them?
No. No more than I want you up here. I'm no nursemaid. I've got enough work without having a wet-eared girl underfoot, so keep your distance. You hear me? Stay away from me.
The new one. The baby. Have you named him?
Don't need a name. He's a runt. He won't last a night.
Isn't there something we should do?
Forget about him.
No. You can't just turn your back like that. You can't.
Hey, where are you going?
It's all right. It's all right. You're gonna be fine.
You in there?
Yes?
Coming out?
No.
Hungry? Well, don't think I'm going to ask you again. can go ahead and starve for all I care.
It's no wonder you're all alone up here. You're mean and hateful, just like everyone said. Nobody would want to stay up here with you. Nobody.
Well, what do you know about it? Not a thing. John.
It's no wonder you're all alone up here. Mean and hateful. Nobody would want to stay with you. Nobody. You can't just turn your back like that. You can't. It's so cold. But you're not alone. We're here with you. Right, Mama? You're not alone. Grandfather, there's something you've got to understand. No. Look, I think we should start over. Just forget about yesterday and... No. Grandfather? It's me, Heidi. Are you awake? I've come to... Well, all those things I said. I mean, I know you're not that bad. Not really. Well, maybe you are, but what I mean is... I'm sorry about what I said. I didn't mean it. But the baby goat, he made it. He made it through the night. He's all right. I named him Firefly. Father? You weren't mad at me, are you?
Yeah. Hey, come on over here and sit down. I want to see if this chair fits.
What?
If it fits. Come on. Yep, fits. Yeah, can't have you sleeping on the floor or out in the goat shed every night. Those goats need rest.
Then, you mean I could stay? You're not mad? You're gonna let me stay? You won't be sorry, honest. I can help with lots of things. With the garden and the goats, and I can feed the pigs and the chickens and find kindling and get water
I think you could learn to keep quiet for a while. I'm not going to spoon feed you if that's what you're thinking. Sit down. You got a problem or something? Well? What's the matter now?
nothing.
Eat. Here, now, watch your manners.
Heidi! Heidi, look at me! Heidi! Look at this! Heidi!
What's that? Those mountains.
The Falconeys. And the Lady of the Mountains up there too. See? There she is. The lady. With the long white dress.
I see her.
Now be quiet for a minute.
Why?
Listen to what she has to say.
anything.
Maybe you will someday. They say people who get lost, she guides them back again and takes them home.
What happens in the winter?
She's still there.
I mean with you. Do you still come up here?
No,
Oh, because of school?
I don't go to school.
Why not?
It's stupid wasted time. Come on, let's go.
Firefly's so much better. He's much stronger now. We should see Grandfather. You should come with us.
I got plenty of things to do without going up to those meadows. And sure, supper now, go to bed. Getting late.
Good night, Grandfather. This. It's for me?
Yeah. It'll do, won't it?
Oh, yes. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Well, should have thrown the old thing away a long time ago.
These initials, are they yours?
Nope.
I bet they're his. My father's. Did he have a big laugh? Sometimes I imagine him throwing me in the air and laughing. I bet he was tall, wasn't he? And strong. Do I look like him? A little bit? Or I probably look more like my mother, huh? Grandfather?
Go to sleep now.
Grandfather?
Yeah?
Do you think Peter will come?
Ah, not today.
Then, can we go there?
Why?
I promised his grandmother I'd come.
Nothing for you down there.
Peter told me you'd never take me, but it doesn't matter.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Visiting!
Heidi! Heidi?
Hello? Peter?
Someone there? Who's there?
It's me, Heidi.
Heidi? Oh! Oh, Brigitte! Heidi's finally come!
Heidi, hello.
Did I wake you? I'm sorry.
Oh, nonsense! Oh, no, I am delighted. Now, just... Peter tells me you are doing well. Oh, I've been worried about you all alone up there. Oh, Peter's right. There's more color to your cheeks.
How did you know that?
I told you. Eyes.
Here. This will warm you.
Don't you want some?
It'll be cold this year. The weather's turning already.
We've got to get that roof fixed.
If only Peter could do it. There's so much he's missed not having a father. Leaving school, not learning to read. And that is the real shame.
It's not his fault. There's just so much to do around here.
I know, but I do wish he could read. And I wish we had somebody to patch this roof.
Grandfather, I've been wondering, if somebody's really good at something and somebody else isn't, then the first somebody ought to help the second somebody. Don't you think?
People ought to help themselves. That's what I think.
But it's so drafty there.
What's that? Where?
Poor grandmother. She gets so cold. Somebody ought to do something about it. Don't you agree?
No.
Oh. Well, I already promised you'd help.
You what?
You wouldn't want me to go back on my word, would you?
Heidi.
Good night, Grandfather. Good night, Grandfather. Pleasant dreams.
Come on, little ones, come on. Everyone present?
Not everyone. We're going to have to speak to him, Pastor. It's time.
Bias! That's quite a climb. Haven't been up this way for years.
Years since you've been invited.
No, Tobias, we're not here for abuse.
What are you here for?
So much anger. Let it go, Tobias. You've punished yourself enough. Remember, there's a time for mourning and a time for rejoicing. To each a season.
If you climbed all the way up here to spout the good book to me, Pastor, you're a bigger fool than I thought you were.
We've come about the girl.
She's none of your concern.
Her education, that's our concern. She ought to be in school.
I'll teach her everything she needs to know right here.
Be careful, Tobias. It's a poison, jealous love. It creeps into the heart and spreads like a weed till it's choked everything else.
You're spinning words, Pastor.
You have got to bend, Tobias, like the willow trees, or you'll snap and break in the winds like you did before. Now think it over, old friend. Join us. Make your peace with us, if only for her sake.
Hello? Grandmother? Brigitte? Hello? It's me again.
Oh, coming like a breath of fresh air. Oh, help yourself, child. Because to tell you the truth, the bread's too hard for these old teeth. I can't even chew it anymore.
You can't?
I just humor Brigitte so she won't fuss.
Here. Let me help.
Oh, that's nice.
It's Grandfather.
Thank you. Thank you for sending us this miracle child.
Grandmother, please, take the water. Grandfather?
Back to sleep now.
What's this?
There's nothing. You'll see in the morning.
It's beautiful.
There, see? There's the Lady of the Mountain.
I know. Peter told me about her. Has she ever talked to you? Have you ever heard her?
Have you?
I listen, but all I hear is the wind.
Well, you'll have to live on the mountain a long time before you can hear her.
And I guess I have to stay forever.
Now, just up that. Get sentimental. It's a piece of wood. Doesn't mean a thing.
He gave this to me.
Heidi? Heidi? Heidi?
I found a place for her. As a companion with a prominent family. She'll have the best of everything. Everything. I'm concerned with what's right, that's all.
How much are they paying you, Detta?
I thought you'd be glad to get rid of her.
Everything's changed. It's different now. She belongs here with me.
If you really cared about her, you'd let her go. You wouldn't stand in her way. You're not fit to have her, that's what they say. All of them. The mayor, the constable, everyone.
She stays. There's nothing they can do about it.
They know about you. That you're a bully. A cruel, spiteful bully. That's why John finally ran off, isn't it? To get away from you.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You drove him away, didn't you? You tried to control him. To keep him under your thumb, just like you're trying to do with her.
Lies, all lies.
He hated you for it, didn't he?
No.
She'll hate you too. She'll curse the day she came here. Probably already does.
Stop it!
She'll run from you. Just like he did. As far and as fast as she can. If something doesn't happen to her first, like it did to John, is that what you want? Is it?
Take her. Go on. Get her out of here! Out of my life! Forever.
Grandfather! Rashid sent these for us to put in. Tata.
Come, Heidi. We've got to go. Quickly.
Go? Where?
You're coming with me to Frankfurt.
No, I've got to stay with Grandfather. Where's Grandfather?
It's for the best. It's what he said too.
No, he wouldn't. Grandfather!
Heidi! Heidi!
I've got to find him. Grandfather, I have to talk to you.
No time. We have to leave.
Please.
You come to Frankfurt now, and I promise after a week, if you're not happy, you can come straight back.
You mean I can come back?
Absolutely.
You promise?
Yes. You have my word. So long as we leave right now. Come on.
No, wait!
Heidi, get back here!
Grandfather!
Come on, Heidi.
I'll be back soon! I'll be back! I have to say goodbye!
No, we don't have time. Heidi!
Grandmother! Grandmother!
Oh, Heidi, child. What's wrong? Are you hurt?
No, it's just... I'm leaving. With Dada. But not for long. She promised. And I can bring rolls. White, soft ones that you could chew. They make them there in Frankfurt. Dada told me.
Heidi!
I have to go.
I made a shawl for you to keep out the cold. But it isn't finished.
I'll be back before it is.
Of course you will. Of course.
I've got to go.
I got the change in the field. Yeah, sorry.
Nearly as much cheese as we got last year.
It's going to be good prices, I think.
She's taking the child away to the city. Well, thank heaven for that.
Hey! Where's Heidi?
Gone.
What do you mean, gone?
She's gone, that's all. She's not coming back.
Yes? This way, please. Miss Data Rugen with charge.
They're here.
Patience, Clara, patience. It's a virtue.
We're here, Fräulein Rottenmeier. I brought the girl, just like I said.
No, 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 this'll never do. She's nothing but a little waif.
Oh, she's travelled quite a distance, that's all. Look, she's a country girl, fresh and unspoiled, just what Herr Seisman requested, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. If you ask me, this whole arrangement is a ridiculous undertaking. What's your name, girl?
Heidi?
Ah, well, we certainly can't be calling you that. What's your Christian name?
Heidi.
Don't you be smart with me, young lady.
Adelheid. She was named after her mother.
Oh. Well, at least that's a name that we can pronounce. She looks remarkably small for her age. How old did you say she was?
Well, I don't know exactly. I suppose she's,
8.
4 years younger than Clara?
She's advanced for her age.
Oh, we'll see about that. And what have you learned, Adelheid? What subjects have you studied?
I know about the robber bird and the butterfly and how to milk the goats without...
And what books have you read?
None. I don't know how.
This can't be. This'll never do. Never. Take her away. Take her away at once.
Fräulein Rottenmeier, my agreement was with Herr Seisman, your employer. And I'm sure he'd be very disappointed if his young Clara didn't get her companion. Don't you agree?
Yes, I suppose so.
Good. Then we understand each other. And since I've done my part, I expect you to do the same.
Here. You left this for your troubles.
Thank you, Fräulein Rottenmeier. You've been very understanding.
Let me show you out.
Detta. Detta, don't forget. 1 week. You promised.
I'm so glad you've come. It's been dreadfully boring here, if you can imagine having only Fräulein Rottenmeier for company. I mean, she's not that bad, but anyway, I'm just so excited. We're going to do wonderful things together, and we'll become great friends. I know we will. I'm Clara, and I'll call you Heidi instead of Adelheid, unless you prefer it, of course.
No, I'm Heidi.
I knew it. Isn't this absolutely the most wonderful day of your life?
I don't know, really.
We fixed your room. You'll love it. I know you will. And next week, we can get you some new clothes. And you can wear all my old shoes. They're hardly even worn. And do you like tapioca? Because we can help to cook anytime we want. And in the spring, we can go out into the garden. And in the summer, we can take rides in Daddy's carriage.
Stop, please.
Oh, I'm talking too fast, aren't I? But I'm just so happy you're here. You must be worn out from your trip and hungry. Do you want something to eat?
No, it's not that. It's...
What?
I'll be leaving soon.
What do you mean? You're staying here.
No, Dada promised. I'll be going back in a week to the mountain.
But don't you like it here?
It's fine. I've never seen anything so fine. But I can't stay here, that's all.
How can you say that? How can you be so cruel? Don't you know what this means to me?
Sebastian?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Breathe deeply. Again. Again.
Jeanette! Jeanette?
And I was so looking forward to having a friend. Please don't go. Please, please stay. Please for now.
May I take 2 of them?
I suppose since you're here and obviously know nothing, we'll have to start at the beginning. We sit very straight at table. Yes, there's an improvement. Good posture, it's the key. It's good for the digestion and the moral fiber. And now for the routine, it's quite simple, really. We rise punctually at 7, breakfast at past. Our comings and goings are ordered and composed. Doors are closed quietly behind every entrance. We expect, of course, a general neatness of appearance and comportment. Luncheon is promptly at noon. And Adelheid, have you been listening to me? Honestly, how rude. Sebastian?
You rang, Fräulein Rottenmeier?
Yes, I rang. Of course I rang. I almost broken my arm ringing for you. Do something with this wretched child. Take her to her room.
Caramellos.
My clothes! I can't find my clothes.
They're in the wardrobe, of course. Really?
looks quite wonderful on you.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Ah, yes. 100 times better. We can't have you dressed like some little savage, can we? What would Herr Kandidat think?
Herr Candidate?
The tutor. We'll have school together.
School?
Oh, yes, of course. You must learn how to read. Everyone does.
Not Peter.
This Peter, is he simple-minded?
Oh, no. Peter knows more about the mountains and the goats than anyone, except Grandfather, of course. He knows when it's going to storm and when a goat's going to birth and...
Really? Oh, such a disgusting conversation at the breakfast table. Time for school.
Could you save this for me? Thank you.
Did you sleep all right?
Yes. But at Grandfather's, I look at the mountains first thing, every morning. And when I tried the windows upstairs, they wouldn't open.
Sebastian can unlock them for you, but I'm afraid you won't see any mountains.
I won't?
Maybe from the church tower.
Oh. Do you live here alone? I mean, with Fraulein Rottenmeier and Sebastian.
And with my father, silly. But he's away right now, on very important business. He's away quite a bit, actually. It's not that he wants to be, of course. He wants to stay here with me. But anyway, he'll be back soon, I think.
Can I ask you something else? You promise you won't get mad?
What?
Well, why can't you walk?
Oh, that. It happened when I was really young, right after Mother died. I had a fever and, well, I don't know. I just never fully recovered.
Will you?
Clara's illness is a difficult situation. We simply don't discuss it. Now, if you're asking if she'll regain the use of her legs, no, it's impossible.
You should come to the mountains. If you could see them and breathe the air, Grandfather says it can cure anybody. Maybe you'd get better.
That's ridiculous. You heard Fräulein Rottenmeier.
But if only you could come, well, then you would know for sure.
Herr Kandidat, there she is, the one I told you about. I only hope you can do something about her.
We'll certainly try. So, I understand you don't know your reading. Start at the beginning and go through one by one. 50 each.
But...
No buts. Just begin. Now then, Clara, where were we? Perfect tense verb endings, I believe.
Isti et imos istis erunt. 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 Isti et imos istis erunt.
Sebastian? Can you open the windows so I can see out?
I'll do better than that. I'll open the shutters as well.
There you are.
But the mountains. Where are the mountains?
We don't have any mountains around here.
Then the church. Where's the church?
Well, we do have a church, but you can't see it from here.
Excuse me.
Yes, what do you want?
Tower. Can you show me the way to the tower?
Yes, it's through that door, but you...
Thank you.
You can't go up there. Just... Did you hear me? Didn't you hear me? You can't go up there. What are you doing?
Looking for the mountains. But I guess you can't see them from there.
Of course not. I could have told you that. Come on down.
Oh, how cute. Oh. Look.
Where on earth have you been? She's in a towering rage.
What you think you're up to? This had better not happen again. You understand me, young lady? I won't put up with this. You're not in the mountains anymore. This is the city. We have rules here. How could you be so inconsiderate? After all we've done for you.
Are you all right? What happened? Where'd you go?
To the church. I wanted to see the mountains. But anyway. I brought you something. A surprise.
You did? What? Oh, he's adorable. Oh, ow. Oh.
What in the world is going on here?
The china. I knocked over the china. But I'll clean it up.
Well, see that you do. And you'd better clean up all these feathers as well. What was that?
Nothing. Just a little drafty in here, that's all.
Nothing serious.
There aren't any cats in here, are there? I mean, the thought of it makes it... Oh, this is just graceful.
I've really gotten us in trouble.
No, you haven't. Look, Heidi. It's snowing.
Grandfather says that in the mountains, the snow is like a thick blanket, all white and lacy. I bet it covers everything up there. Even the trees.
Isti et imos istis erant. Isti et imos istis erant.
How are those letters coming, Adelaide? Adelaide? Back to work now.
Sum S.
Excuse me, Herr Candidate, but this was delivered for Miss Heidi.
For me?
We have lessons to finish.
From the man at the church.
Come now, ladies. Work, work, work.
Sum es est, sumus estis sunt. Eras, erat, eramus, eratis, erant. Psst. Sum es est, sumus estis sunt. Eram, eras, erat, eramus, eratis, erant. Sum es est, sumus estis sunt. Eram, eras, erat, eramus, eratis, erant. Finished, Herr Kandidat?
Already? Well then. But how about you, Adelheid? Making any progress?
All done, sir.
What? Done? Really? Yes. All here. I suppose that's it for today then, ladies. So, until tomorrow, ladies.
Come on.
Leaving so soon, Herr Commandant?
Yes. Good day.
Heidi! Oh, no. Oh.
Sebastian!
Is anything wrong, Fräulein Rottenmeier?
Everything, you fool! Can't you see? Now get them out! Out! Well, that's just a mistake. He'd be furious. He'd think I'd lost control. Is what he'd want to have me replaced. It's not my fault. Ever since she came here, this has been happening. It's her. It's her.
Wait, stop! No! You can't!
You're the one. You've done it all. But I'm going to put a stop to this. Oh, yes, I am.
Please, stop! What are you doing to her?
Oh, my goodness, what's next? Tinette! Sebastian! A doctor, quickly, run!
You don't understand.
The fan, get the fan. Now you see? Now you've really done it. It's a wonder poor Clara's still alive with all the chaos you caused. You'll be the death of her yet. Thank you, Doctor.
Will she be all right?
Ah, the famous Heidi. Just last week, Clara was telling me all about you.
I didn't mean to make her sick. Honestly.
No, of course you didn't. But in her condition, she needs quiet, that's all. Shh, rest.
Oh, Doctor, you're still here. Well, I shall see you to the door.
Thank you, Fräulein Rottenmeier.
I really do appreciate you coming so quickly.
No trouble, I'll stop by again tomorrow.
One really doesn't know what to do. So many attachments.
Clara, I'm sorry about what happened. About you getting sick and... Well, if it's true, if I'm making you worse by staying here, then no, maybe it's time for me.
No, it's not true. It's not. You can't listen to Fräulein Rottenmeier. You have nothing to apologize for. This has been a wonderful day, Heidi. But I'm so happy you're here.
Over here, Tinette.
But I've already dusted there, Mum.
Oh, then do it again. We can't have Herr Sessman coming home to a dirty mantle, can we?
No, Mum.
It's a glorious day, isn't it? You can feel it in the air.
I've never seen you so sparkly. It's in your eyes. They're dancing.
I almost feel like I could dance, now that Father's coming home today. He's home. Sebastian, hurry! Papa's here! Hurry, Sebastian, hurry!
Frau Sessman, we weren't expecting you. We're honored that you've come, of course, but...
I hope this won't throw you into a large tizzy, Fräulein Rottenmeier.
Oh, no, of course not. I'll have Tinette make up your room at once. Tinette?
Here, Mum.
Oh, yes. Well, don't just stand there, can't you see? Frau Sessman has arrived.
Yes, Mum.
Clara.
Where's Papa?
Delayed. On business, I'm afraid. So you'll have to put up with me? You must be Heidi. I'm Clara's grandmother.
She's glad to see you. I know she is. But she expected her father.
Yes. Another disappointment. Her father loves her very dearly. But her frailty frightens him. The young man looked joyfully down the hill at the home that was once his, the home that was his once again. It's a wonderful story, don't you think?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here, come and look at the pictures. Well, there he is behind the rock, you see? We could read this story again sometime. Would you like that?
He reminds me of Peter. And that meadow, it looks like the one above Grandfather's. Well, almost.
Must be very beautiful.
It is.
And I'm sure you miss it, don't you?
I wish Peter and his grandmother could hear the story. They'd really like it.
Well, you could read it to them sometime.
I don't think so. Herr Candidate says it's impossible. He says I can never learn to read.
Oh, is that so? Well, it's quite simple, actually. You see, each sound is a letter, and the letters make up words, and the words make up sentences, and sentences give us wonderful stories, like this one. It was a beautiful village nestling on the side of the mountain. The breezes rustled through the aspen trees, and the little dog sitting outside the cottage looked up at the sky where the sun seemed always to be shining, and he said, "Oh, This is a wonderful place to live. And the little cat sitting alongside him also looked up at the sky and said, "Oh, yes, I agree. This is a wonderful place to live."
Bam, bas, bat. Bamis, batis, bat. Bam, bas, bat. Bamis, batis, bat. Bam, bas, bat. Bamis, batis, bat.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Bam, bas,
Not that
bat.
one. It's like trying to make a purse from a sow's ear.
If you mean Heidi, I wouldn't give up so easily. Well, not just yet, anyway.
Not much progress so far. And she barely knows her letters. There comes a time when a person simply has to face the cold, hard facts.
Bam, bas, bat. Bamis,
All right, Adelheid. Let's try it again. See? Him. It's a tiny word. Him. Sure you can remember that. See?
See him walk. See him run. He likes to play ball.
It's impossible. It's extraordinary. She's doing it.
He runs after the ball. He throws the ball to her.
Thank you, Jeanette. And now, before we excuse ourselves, I have something for Heidi.
You do?
It's a reward for doing so well in your lessons.
Miss Heidi.
For me? Really?
Yes, Heidi. It's yours. I'm giving it to you.
You mean I can keep it?
Yes. You can take it to the mountains and read it to your friends.
I can even take it home with me.
No, Heidi. This is your home now. You can't talk about leaving. Ever. Do you hear me? You mustn't.
Calm down, Clara. There's no need to get so excited.
Yes, there is. There is.
Now, Clara, no one is leaving. No one. Isn't that right, Adelheid? whole household.
She's dying. She's dying.
What? Who's dying?
Grandmother. Grandmother's dying. I have to go to her.
No.
I have to.
That's foolish. She's fine. Look. There she is. You can see for yourself.
Heidi, what is the matter? Come here, my dear child. Come to me. Now. Oh, there, there, there.
I have to go. I have to.
No, you're all right, Heidi. There, there. There.
A little higher. And over to the right. There. That's it. Perfect.
She's terribly thin, don't you think? Awfully pale.
Clara?
No. Heidi. She's barely been eating. Haven't you noticed? She just toys with her food.
Nonsense. They're sturdy, those people. They never get sick. She's as healthy as the day she arrived.
Yes, well, I think I'll still have a word with the doctor in any case.
Well, of course, it's up to you, but I guarantee there's nothing wrong with that child. She's fine.
Hello! Hello, where is everyone?
That's him. He's here. He's really here.
Oh, my goodness, he's here. He's here. Tinette! Quick! Finish upstairs. Sebastian, the carriage. You must take care of Herr Sussman's bags. Oh, I must tell the cook. Oh. It's so good to see you, Herr Sussman.
Thank you, Fräulein Rottenmeier. And may I say that under your careful watch, this house is in marvelous order.
Yes. Quite. Thank you. If you will excuse me. Sebastian?
Perfect.
So good to see you.
I'm so glad you're finally home. I missed you so much. Were they terribly exciting, your travels? I wish I could go with you.
Oh, I wish so too, Princess. But since you couldn't, I brought some of it back for you.
Oh, what is it, Papa? What have you brought? Oh.
Clara, aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh, Papa. You must meet Heidi. Come here, Heidi. Come here. It's Papa.
How do you do, Herr Sussman?
And how do you do, Heidi? I'd like to thank you for bringing so much happiness to Clara. Just look at her. You are the best medicine we have found yet. Isn't that right, Mother?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la.
Bravo, bravo, well done. And now a toast. To good company, to family and friends, and being together. To coming home.
Here, here.
Are you all right, child?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Papa, Heidi and I, may we be excused?
Excused? What do you mean, that you would rather be off in the parlor, boring yourselves by opening presents than chatting here with us?
You don't really mind, do you?
No, of course I don't. Now off you go and have a good time.
Thank you, Papa.
Herbert.
What is it, Mama? Are you going to scold me for being away again? Now, you know it can't be helped. And besides, Clara has never looked so good.
It isn't Clara this time. It's Heidi that concerns me.
Heidi?
She's not well.
Really? Fräulein Rottenmeier, why haven't you told me?
Oh, well, you see, it's, what I mean is, it's...
Friedrich?
Well, I've examined the child, and while I haven't found anything specifically wrong, she has lost her appetite.
Oh, so that's what all the fuss is about. It's because she doesn't eat.
No, there's something else. It's harder to put your finger on, but... When she came here, she had a zest for life. Her energy filled the room, but now it's gone. She's pining away.
Oh, that's not a very scientific analysis, Doctor. But, what are you suggesting we do about it?
You ought to send Heidi back. To the mountains.
What do you mean, back? Friedrich, you've seen Clara. She's never been happier. She's got someone in her life now. If I were to send Heidi away, I can't. Don't you understand? I can't interfere with the happiness of Clara.
But you have to think of Heidi's happiness, too.
Well, yes, of course, but... I'm afraid there is no going back. Heidi stays in Frankfurt, here, with us. And that is final.
Oh, Tannenbaum, how lovely are your branches. In beauty green will always grow, in summer sun and winter snow. Oh, Tannenbaum, how lovely are your branches.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, grant the wish I wish tonight. I know you're busy, especially tonight, but watching out for them, aren't you? Especially Grandmother. And Grandfather, of course. Because he gets so lonely sometimes. Well, I hope they're all right. All of them. And, well, just one more thing. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Please. Don't let them forget me.
count every piece.
Well, shall I inform Herr Sessler?
No, not unless we find something missing.
But don't you think he'll want...
We don't want him needlessly upset and thinking we can't manage things ourselves, do we? Besides, it might only have been the wind. Can't be sure it's something sinister.
Whatever you say, Fräulein Rottenmeier. It's all here.
It's a mystery to me. What kind of thief opens the front door and then doesn't steal anything?
A thief that isn't human, that's what. One that's after something besides silver.
What do you mean?
Lost souls from the other side, you know? Wandering spirits. Soul snatchers.
Oh. Oh, go on. There's no such thing as ghosts.
Ghosts, indeed. Sebastian, you'll guard the hall tonight. And if there is a thief, we'll catch him.
Oh, but, couldn't we just tell Herr Sessler?
No, we'll handle this ourselves. Good night, Sebastian.
Good night, Fräulein Rottenmeier. No, you go. Oh, all right, I'll go. Where's my club? I'll go first.
Assessment!
What is going on? What are you standing here like this for?
We thought
Yes?
you were an intruder. There's been an intruder, but, well, we thought that we could take care of it ourselves, but you see, we couldn't, because, well, it isn't one of us at all.
What, Fraulein Rottenmeier? What are you babbling about?
It's a ghost. With blood-red eyes and razor fangs. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. Well, thank heavens that we chased it away. Thank heavens that the children didn't see it.
Now, Fraulein Rottenmeier, you get a grip on yourself. Do you understand? You're talking nonsense. If there was an intruder, you can rest assured it was not a ghost. And to prove it, I will catch the culprit myself. Now then, all of you, off to bed. And no more talk of ghosts. Do you understand me, Fraulein Rottenmeier?
Yes, yes, of course. Whatever was I thinking?
Good night.
Grandma Sesame,
Mm-hmm.
do you think what's been going on? Do you think it's ghosts?
How would your grandfather answer that question? Does he believe in ghosts?
Well, I don't know about ghosts, but he believes in the wind and the rain and what animals have to tell him.
I'd like to meet this grandfather of yours. I have a feeling we get along famously.
Wouldn't that be something if you could really meet? Clara, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yes, I suppose. I'll talk to Father. I'm sure he can arrange it.
Really?
Why not? I can't imagine any problems. Your grandfather can take a train from Meinfeld, and Sebastian can meet him at the depot and bring him straight here. It's that simple.
No. Never mind. Grandfather never leaves the mountain.
I want to thank you for doing this with me, Friedrich.
Oh, it's no trouble, Herbert. Although heaven knows what you've gotten us into this time.
I think the only thing we'll accomplish is a whole night without sleep.
Heidi. Heidi, what are you doing?
Wait. Look at her eyes. Do you see? She's not awake.
What do you mean?
She's sleepwalking. And in a case like this, we don't want to wake her too suddenly. It could be dangerous. Too much of a shock.
So what do we do?
We guide her up to her room, slowly and gently, and try not to wake her.
Herr Sisman, doctor, is everything all right? Oh. Oh, my.
Friedrich, go and do something. Get some water, quick. And get a blanket. And let's get her upstairs. Hurry.
I'm fine, right, Doctor? I mean, I'll be all right, won't I?
I'm sure you will, Heidi. Just fine.
I didn't mean to cause so much trouble. I didn't even know I was doing it.
I know, child. But there's nothing to worry about. Just rest. Get some sleep.
Friedrich, how is she?
I'm telling you, Herbert, you've got to send that child back to the mountains.
What? No! You can't!
She's ailing. She's getting worse by the day. Take a good look.
She will recover.
Sending her away doesn't guarantee that she'll get any better. But if you keep her here, she'll get worse.
Papa, please! I need her! Papa!
Laura, that's enough. Easy now. Breathe deeply. In, out, in, out, in. That's a good girl.
Papa.
Stop it. Stop blaming yourself.
What?
It's an episode. She'll get over it.
Every time it happens, I feel helpless. I think the worst, and I don't think I can go through it again. Not again. Not with Clara.
She needs you, Herbert, more than anything.
Don't you think I know that?
But she has you. And she has Heidi.
But it's you she needs. Don't give up on her. Don't pull away. As for Heidi, how can you even think of keeping her here? You heard the doctor. You must send her back, Herbert. You must.
Come in. Papa.
Are you hungry, Princess?
Very.
Clara,
Yes, Papa?
there are some things we need to talk about.
This is about Heidi, isn't it?
I know what she means to you.
Do you? Do you know how terrible it would be without her? How lonely and quiet and... Oh, it'd just be awful. I couldn't manage. I know I couldn't.
Clara, if she doesn't go away, she will get very sick. Now, you don't want that to happen, do you?
No, but
The doctor thinks she will do better in the mountains.
why can't he fix her here?
You want to do what's right, don't you? Clara. Princess. Oh, Princess.
morning. Any more wanderings?
No, I stayed right here. At least I think I did. But Fräulein Rottenmeier, she must be really angry.
Oh, who cares? It's worth it seeing her so confused. But, Heidi, they say you're sick because... Do you really want to go back to Dorfli? To the mountains?
Yes, but why are you...
Well, if it's true, if it really means that much to you, well, I've been talking to Father and maybe...
Is it possible? Really?
Really. If that's what you'd like.
Oh, yes. Yes, more than anything.
All right, then. I'll tell Father. He can make the arrangements.
I'm going back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It won't be permanent.
What?
It'll just be a visit. And for a month, until you're strong again.
Then what?
You'll come back here, of course. But you'll have to promise to come back. If you didn't, you will promise, won't you?
Miss Detta Rugen to see you, sir.
Ah, yes. Good, Sebastian. Show her in, please.
Very well, sir.
How do you do, sir?
Morning, Miss Rugen. It's been some time. I'd like to thank you again for Heidi.
I knew she'd work out. I know families willing to give a small fortune for a girl like that. A real gem.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Now, you've written to the grandfather, and he knows she's coming.
Of course. I've told him all about the matter, just like you said.
And you're happy to accompany her?
Oh, I wouldn't dream of letting the little darling travel with anyone else. She is my cousin, after all.
Yes. Now, this is for the grandfather. Will you make sure he gets it?
Yes. I'll give it to him.
And this is for you. Reimbursement for your trouble.
For me? Oh, you didn't have to, really. But thank you ever so. Come on, Heidi.
Have a good trip, Adelheid. It certainly won't be the same here without you.
Won't be the same without you either, Fräulein Rottenmeier. I'll take good care of it.
You make good use of it.
Clara? Be happy for me. Please.
Heidi? The rolls. For Peter's grandmother.
You remembered. Thank you.
Of course I did. I promised. Just like you promised. You won't forget, will you?
No, I won't forget. I'll be back.
Up you go, miss.
go.
But just let me give her the rolls.
No! Heidi!
Grandmother! Grandmother?
Heidi?
I'm right here.
Yes. You are really here.
I brought you some rolls. They're so soft they almost melt in your mouth. Here. Try one.
Oh, I dreamed you'd come back. As I prayed. But I did not dare hope.
Go on. Eat. Have 2 or 3. Have as many as you want. Clara can send more. Lots more.
Do I look that bad?
No. No, I just thought that
Oh, you cannot pretend with me, child.
you need to eat, that's all. You need to get your strength.
And you too, I think.
Yes. Me too.
Heidi, come right now. I refuse to be caught on this godforsaken mountain after dark.
Grandfather!
No, wait. I'll go first.
But why?
Don't question me, just wait here. I've brought the girl.
You what? She's here?
For a month. It's all explained.
You think you can drop her into my life and then take her away again? I won't allow it. She can't stay here.
She's got to. She's your granddaughter.
No! I don't have a granddaughter. Not anymore.
But you can't do this. What will I tell Herr Seisman?
Tell him this is not a boarding house, and tell him to keep his stinking money.
Oh, my God! What are you doing? You fool! You stupid old fool! He's in there, waiting for you. Just go on.
I thought I told you to...
Grandfather, it's me, Heidi. You didn't forget me, did you? Grandfather? Grandfather?
I don't want you here, you understand? Go back where you belong. Go with Dada.
You don't mean that. You can't.
Go on. Get out of here.
Grandfather, please.
Heidi? you're back. Thank God. You're back.
Not for long.
I know. I know.
It's Peter.
Ah.
Peter! Peter! Heidi!
So, here you are again. I mean, one day you're here, and then snap, you're gone. And then snap, you're here again.
I know. Isn't it strange? I came on the train to Minefeld, and then we had to wait for a ride. Because Dada wouldn't walk, of course. And the wagon was so slow, I thought we'd never get here.
But you made it.
I missed you.
Yeah, well, Firefly missed you too. He's glad you're back.
I'll be leaving again.
What?
In a month I have to go back.
No, I mean, you can't.
It's because of Clara. She needs me, Peter. Because she's not very strong. But let's not think about it. Let's just pretend I'm here forever, all right? Please?
Don't you have someplace to go, or you're gonna move in?
Tomorrow you come with me, right? To the meadows.
No, not tomorrow. I have something to do first. But after that, I'll come every day. I promise. More, please.
Didn't they feed you there?
It's better here. Good night, Grandfather.
Good night.
Grandfather?
What?
The quilt. You didn't...
Didn't what?
You didn't.
I didn't forget.
Someone there? Who's there?
It's Grandfather. He said there was work he never finished.
Oh, Heidi. Tell me about Frankfurt. What did you do there? And what's it like? Tell me everything.
Well, it's noisy and awfully crowded and totally proper. There's one thing. While I was there, I learned to read.
You didn't?
I did. Let me show you. I wish you could see the pictures. They're so beautiful.
Read the words, child. I'll see the pictures in my mind.
The village was nestled beside a babbling brook, overlooking a wide, peaceful valley. The young shepherd boy never wanted to leave. Or so he thought at first. He loved being on the meadows, feeling the cool wind against his face, the warm spring soil on his feet. But he was curious about the far side of the mountain. He could feel it pulling at him, drawing him away.
Wonderful child. just wonderful. I'm so very proud of you. Now, if only Peter could read.
What are you doing? Wherever I am, I want to be able to close my eyes and see the mountains.
Grandmother says you take the mountains with you wherever you go. She hasn't been up there since, I don't know when. But she describes it just like it was yesterday.
Peter? Do you think Grandmother's going to die?
What?
Sometimes I get so scared.
The days go by so quickly here on the mountain. Peter and I raced through the wildflowers with the goats. And Grandfather says he's glad we're out of his hair. But I know he doesn't mean it. He gets pretty grouchy if we're late. Getting better every day. Stronger. But there's one thing. Grandmother's so ill. I wish the doctor could come and see her. I know he could make her well. And I wish you could come too. I miss you so much.
Papa? 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 Heidi! Heidi! Here, it's for you. Some her, isn't it? Clara. So what'd she say?
She's coming on the 15th with her assessment and Grandmama. And the doctor's coming tomorrow.
And then she's gonna take you away with her. Isn't she? You're gonna go back with her.
I have to.
Why?
Because I promised. Peter, wait. Come back!
Leave him be. He'll get over it.
You should have seen the goats today, Grandmother. Snaps was so full of himself, he forgot about Big Turk. So when Turk came from behind him and butted him, he fell splat on his belly. It was so funny. Help's coming, Grandmother. He'll be here soon.
I've got all the help I need right here. Your grandfather, is he working again?
Not today.
Well, then who?
It's Peter. He's learned. Grandfather taught him. They're here! They're here! Doctor and your mother! Doctor! I'm so happy you're here. I've been
Whoa, slow down. They're fine. Everyone's fine, and they send you their best. But can this be the same frail little girl that we sent from Frankfurt just a few weeks ago? It's amazing.
I know. I'm much better now. But it's grandmother. She's very sick.
I'll try and do something, Heidi.
What's taking so long?
Just because he's from the city, it doesn't mean he'll make it better.
He'll make her better. I know he will. Doctor! What's the matter? Don't you know what's wrong?
I think I do, Heidi.
Then you can make her better, can't you?
She's lived a long time, Heidi. She's very old. She's not as strong as she used to be.
I know. But that's why she needs your help.
Yes, but some things, Heidi, even with all the medicine in the world, they're out of our hands.
But she has to get better. You have to fix her.
Heidi!
No,
Heidi.
no, let her go.
Grandmother?
You're not, child. What's all this?
The doctor. He's...
Yes. I have a good feeling about this doctor. Oh, I'm glad you brought him here.
You can't die, Grandmother. You can't.
Well, of course I can, child. It's a natural thing, die. It's part of living. When it's time, you move on, that's all. As long as there are people who remember, people who carry you in their hearts, why you're not gone. So you have to do that for me, Heidi. You'll have to remember me. Oh, there's something else, too. Something you must promise.
What?
You have a gift, Heidi. Way of touching the people around you. Of helping them. Bringing joy. But it can be a curse, too. Because it can use you up until there's nothing left. Nothing for yourself. So promise me, no matter how hard, promise to look deep inside and find out who you are. Hold on to it, Heidi. No matter what. Now, do you understand what I'm saying, John?
Yes. I think so. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you will, Heidi. Believe me. When the time comes, you will.
Earth to earth, and dust to dust. We are gathered here, family and friends, to say our last goodbyes to our beloved Mary, to speed her on her journey to God's kingdom in heaven. She will be remembered by all as a devoted mother and a loving grandmother. And as we reflect upon Mary's life, we think about our own lives as well. And we lift our sorrowing hearts, rejoicing in the power of the Lord to ease our troubled souls. Amen.
Yeah, well, if we get far enough ahead, he'll turn around and let us be.
Grandfather.
Tobias!
Grandfather.
All right, all right. What is it?
Oh, nothing. It's just that when I saw you through the trees, I couldn't help remembering the old days when you weren't such a stranger to us.
It's ancient history.
Oh, not so ancient. Brigitte's told me about Heidi. That she'll be leaving soon.
So?
For your own sake, Tobias, don't be alone again. Come back to us.
I don't need your sympathies, Pastor. As far as Heidi leaving, it's none of your concern.
Grandfather.
What?
He's right.
Who?
Pastor.
Him? He hadn't been right in 30 years.
But it's true. After I'm gone, you'll be alone again.
I've always been alone.
This is Meienfeld. It won't take much longer now.
Hello! Hello, Frau Sessman. Welcome to Meienfeld.
Will I see her today?
No, but tomorrow, when we all go up the mountain.
I can't wait.
Oh, but is this all yours?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, you certainly didn't expect us to come out here to the hinterlands unprepared, did you?
No, of course not. But where is Herr Sessman? He didn't come with you.
It couldn't be helped. Business, but he'll join us as soon as he can.
I found a carriage.
Oh, good. But I'm afraid I think that we shall need two of them. Oh, yes. Allow me to make introductions. Frau Sessman, Fräulein Rottenmeier, Clara. This is the wonderful Brigitte whom I told you so much about.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I see why you look so healthy, Doctor. The climate obviously agrees with you here.
Oh, yes. And I'm sure that even Clara will benefit from all this healthy mountain air.
We're staying here? This is the inn?
I'm afraid it's the only one in Dorfley.
Oh, my goodness, what would Herr Sessman think?
Oh, you must be the Sessman party. Oh, my, yes. When our good friend Detta told us you were coming, we were so very pleased. And, of course, we've given you the finest rooms in the inn, all ready and waiting, so it's just this way if you'd like to follow me.
It's really quite charming.
Oh, yes, it's perfect.
It's charming.
I suppose so.
This way. In a rather primitive kind of way. So delighted to have you all.
Well, I imagine we'll just have to make do.
Peter, hurry, they're coming. Fix your coat and remember, be polite. Hello, Brigitte. Detta. Everyone's here. Let me introduce you to everyone. This is Clara.
Peter?
It's up there. Straight ahead, you can't miss it.
Was he coming with us?
No, look, my arrangement was to lead you here, and you're here. But I don't go one step further. No, sir, not one more step.
Oh, I see. Well, after coming all this way, I mean, are you sure you don't want
I'm
to...
sure. Absolutely sure.
All right, then. Here we are. Hello! Hello! Oh, what beautiful countryside. How fresh it is. Hello!
Heidi! Heidi!
Oh, Heidi! Heidi! Heidi, we missed you. It's so good to see you. Oh, for me. Thank you so much.
Heidi. Heidi.
Clara!
Oh, I missed you so much. It was so dreadfully boring at home. It's just like you said, everything.
I know. Did you meet Peter?
Not really.
Peter? This is Clara.
Hello.
Gets a little shy. Sebastian, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, it's good to see you, Miss Heidi. And looking so well, too, if I may say so. Oh, excuse me.
Welcome, Fräulein Rottenmeier. I'm glad you're here.
It's a miracle that we made it up here, that's all I can say. An absolute miracle. Oh, Doctor, that wretched path. There is another way down, isn't there? I mean, we don't have to go back the same way as...
No, I'm afraid that's it.
Oh, that's dreadful. That's totally dreadful.
Grandfather, this is Grandmama. And Clara and Sebastian. And that's Fräulein Rottenmeier and the doctor. And everyone, this is my grandfather.
Heidi's told us so much about you. And your glorious mountain, of course. It's as beautiful as she described it. Even more so.
Nature, pure and simple. Nothing fancy here.
But utterly charming, don't you agree? Sebastian, why don't you take off your coat?
Oh, that would be a great relief, madam, if I may. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you.
What have we got here?
No, thanks.
Fruit loaf.
Did you make it?
Yes, I did. Would you like some?
Yes, I'd love to try
Try
some.
some of this.
Would you like some too? Looks delicious. So hungry.
Thank you. Oh, it tastes different here. It's so fresh.
Ought to be. There's a spring over there.
This is a wonderful lunch. Thank you.
What's Heidi doing, not mine?
It must be very difficult, the thought of letting her go.
I agreed to it. I knew when she came back it wouldn't be for good.
Yes. And I'm sure you're aware of the future she'll have in my son's house. He'll provide her with only the finest education, connections, opportunities, the chance of a lifetime, really. She'll have everything.
Except this.
Yes. Except this. And who can compare the two?
Grandfather, Grandmama, we have a wonderful idea.
You have to say yes, Grandmama. Please, you have to.
What is it?
Herr Sussman won't be here for a while, and...
And, what?
Well... Can Clara stay up here with us instead of going back to the inn? Just till her father comes. It'd be so much fun.
Oh, my goodness, no. Up here?
Oh, Grandmama, please.
This is ridiculous. This is completely absurd. Doctor, tell them.
Well, actually, I'm not so sure it's a bad idea. May even do us some good.
What? Frau Sussman, you must intervene.
But why? I see no harm. If Heidi's grandfather agrees, of course.
Yes?
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, Heidi, this is so exciting. I can stay. Oh, Heidi.
Clara! Here.
But it's still warm.
I know. Try it.
It's good.
Of course it's good.
Oh, Heidi. Oh, Heidi, they're so sweet. Which is which?
That's Turk and Snowhopper. And that's Snail and that's Snaps. And this is Firefly. Peter's taking them to the high meadow. Up there. Fields full of flowers, as far as you can see. And the Lady of the Mountain's up there, too.
I wish we could go. Can we, Heidi? Can we go?
I don't know how. Maybe. Grandfather, he'll help us. I know he will. Grandfather! Peter, wait!
Get up there, you stupid goats!
Peter!
Snap, Snail, get up there! Get up there!
He's always hungry. Grandfather says Firefly will come out.
It's like a fairy tale here. I'm so glad they let me stay.
Poor Fräulein Rotmeyer. I thought she was going to burst.
Oh, and did you see her face when she went down the mountain? She had to keep her eyes shut.
Oh.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you. Herr Kandidat's been asking about you. He's already planning our lessons. And Papa's gotten the seats for the theater. And, oh, and I picked out a new quilt for your bed. I think you'll like it. But if you don't, we'll just get another. It'll be a wonderful year, Heidi. We'll make it wonderful. Together. Chair. It was right here. Where'd it go?
Grandfather, look!
How could it happen? Without my chair, I'll never get to the meadows, will I? I knew it. I just knew it.
Oh, here now. Stop your worrying. You'll get up there. You'll get up there. What happened this morning? You didn't stop.
I did. You're asleep.
Well, it seems there was a mishap with a girl's chair rolled right off the cliff. You don't know anything about it, huh?
Me?
Maybe you saw something on your way past?
No, nothing.
Oh, it was just the wind, huh?
Yep, probably. Just the wind.
Now you keep an eye out, yeah? They need anything at all, you lend a hand. Because if you don't, it's me you'll answer to. Understand? Come on, Firefly. Come on, Snap.
Oh, this is the most glorious place I've ever seen. Ever.
I know.
Is that her? The Lady of the Mountain?
Yes, but you could see her better from up top. On the cliffs.
Can we go?
How? That's the way up.
Oh, Heidi, please. We have to go. We've come this far.
Because of the sled. We can't take it any further.
What about Peter? You said he was strong. He'll help, won't he? If you ask?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Peter, will you help us, please? I don't want to see the lady. You all right?
Great.
We're almost there.
Look. It's so incredible. I envy you.
Why?
For having all this.
Now you have it too.
Not like you do. It's not the same.
Why? Because you can't...
Say it. Because I can't walk? Yes, that's part of it. As long as I'm trapped here, this will never be mine.
But if you tried, if you really worked on it, then maybe you could walk someday.
No. That's impossible.
That's not what the doctor said. I bet you could do it, Clara. If you tried.
Stop it! Don't even talk about it. Understand? It's too cruel.
I'm sorry.
You should be. Because it's not fair and you know it.
I'll tell you what's not fair. You, that's what.
Peter, don't!
She doesn't want to leave. She just feels sorry for you.
That's not true.
Isn't it? Go ahead. Ask her. Go on.
Heidi, what he says. It's not. You do want to come home, don't you?
The truth, Heidi.
I can hear her, Peter. The Lady of the Mountain. I can finally hear her. Clara. I made a promise to Grandmother before she died. I didn't even know what it meant. Not then, but now I do. This is my home, Clara. This is where I belong.
No, but I need you, Heidi. I can't make it without you.
Yes, you can.
No, no.
Listen to me. I can't go back with you, but you are my friend. We'll always be friends, always.
No, you're not my friend. You promised you'd come back, but you lied. I hope you rot here in this wretched place. I hope I never see you again.
Clara, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. I hate you. Liar, 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 liar.
You're the liar, not Heidi, and you don't even know it. But I'll tell you the truth. Your wheelchair, it didn't just roll off accidentally. I pushed it, and I'm glad I did.
You what?
You heard me. Heidi! Heidi! Heidi!
Peter? Heidi!
can do it! Come on! Heidi! We did it!
We did it. It's disgusting, isn't it?
Well, it's not Frankfurt.
Well, quite. Well, I told them not to do it. I told them that nothing good would come of it. But would any of them listen to me?
Friedrich! I just don't understand how this could have happened. What in the world were you thinking about? You've just left her up here? She's in capable hands. I assure you that
If you mean
the grandfather, the innkeeper has told me of his capable hands. The man sounds deranged. Oh, hardly. And I guarantee to you that she's safe.
How can she be safe with the chair gone smashed to pieces?
I won't be happy until I have those children home again. Clara! Clara!
Papa!
Clara!
Look!
Clara, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm Clara's father, Herbert Sessman.
I didn't think you were anyone else.
Heidi, get your things. Now, we're leaving.
Papa, wait!
Clara, we have a long trip. We can't delay.
But Papa...
Sebastian, get their things now.
Papa, no! I have something to show you. Something you have to see.
Now, Clara, what are you doing? Stop it. Stop it before you hurt yourself.
Just watch, Papa. Watch.
Oh, my goodness, look what she's doing. We've got to stop her. Somebody's got to stop her.
Clara!
No, wait. She can do it. Come on, Clara. Show them you can.
We will have a wonderful celebration for you when we get home. I am so proud of you. But we have to go now. We have a train to catch and we'll be late. Heidi, it's time to go. Say goodbye.
Wait, Papa. It's not right. She can't come with us.
Of course she's coming. The arrangements have all been made. Everything's settled.
Fräulein Rottenmeier, Sebastian, get their things quickly. We're leaving with Heidi.
Papa, no! She's staying here, where she belongs. This is her home.
and the mountains. Just like mine is with you in Frankfurt.
Are you sure?
Oh, Clara.
Go on, Heidi. Tell your grandfather.
Grandfather!
Put me down, Papa.
Grandfather! Didn't you hear? It's all right with Clara. Stay. What's the matter? Didn't you hear? Everything's fine now.
Go back to Frankfurt.
What?
You're better off there.
How can you say that?
There are things you don't know. About John, about Adelheid.
My mother and father?
Things about me.
Tell me, Grandfather.
Things that will hurt you.
Please tell me.
I drove your father away. I drove him to his death. And turned my back on you like a coward. So go now. Go back to Frankfurt.
No, Grandfather!
That wretched donkey rider almost killed me. Oh, don't put me down, Sebastian. I'm not a bag of coal, you know. Perfectly capable of doing this by myself. Oh, this is terrible.
Next month, when he goes to Paris, he's going to take us both. Oh, Heidi, won't that be fun? And Sebastian will go too. And maybe a kitten. And Papa promised that we could come back here next summer. And the next summer. And the next one. And the next. Heidi?
Clara. I can't do it. Grandfather needs me. I can't go.
I know. I'll always be your friend, Heidi.
I know. Clara, I'm gonna miss you.
Heidi, stay as you are. Stay just as you are. Goodbye, child.
You won't forget to write, will you? As often as I can. I'll tell you everything. Goodbye, Heidi.
Heidi, I thought you were going.
Go to school, Peter. Now.
I will.
Grandfather. Grandfather, listen to me. I don't want to live with anyone else. I only want to live with you.
Why?
Because I love you, Grandfather. Don't you see? Because I'm finally home.